Hello guys and welcome to today's match review. It is on the Shrewsbury Town versus Sunderland game that happened earlier on today. The game ended in a 1-0 defeat for Sunderland, which is just not good enough. It really isn't good enough at all. This is our fourth defeat of the season, our fourth defeat away from home. I don't know what's the matter with us. I really don't. Why do we always end up doing so badly away? I suppose it kind of makes sense because, you have heard of teams who have awful away form. But, if you look at the teams who've played away from home and were lost against, Peterborough away, fair enough, we're absolutely dreadful. Lincoln away, again, we shouldn't really be losing against Lincoln. Just, newly promoted team shouldn't be losing. Wickham away, that one was absolutely just awful to take in. I know Wickham made a good start to the season, but again, look at the team on paper, it's not very good. And today against Shrewsbury, and I tell you what, Shrewsbury have not a good team at all. A very bang average League One team, maybe even a little below average. I don't rate their team at all. They've had a very mess start to the season. They haven't lit the league on fire. They haven't exactly done anything which would make them seem like a decent opponent. And I guess you could say that was the case for today's game. Shrewsbury, they had one. Well, they didn't have one shot, but had one really good opportunity and just put it away. And even then, that was some horrific defending from Sunderland's part. But I'll get into that more later. We're going to quickly go through the lineups for both sides. For Sunderland will play, I'm going to go for it. I'm guessing a 4-2-3-1 because that's Parkinson's favourite formation to play. We'll start with Burge in goal, O'Nien, Willis, Lynch, and Hume at the back four. Dobson and Power, who the two centre midfielders on Watmore, Maguire and McGeady, who are behind Will Grigg. On the bench on McLaughlin, McNulty, Kimpioka, Flanagan, Conor McLaughlin, Ledbetter and McGeoch. For Shrewsbury, they will play, I'm going to guess maybe a 3-4-3. They had O'Leary in goal, Williams, Pierre and Beckles the back three, Donald Love, Norburn, Laurent and Gorbon. Actually no, I'm going to guess 5-2-3, because if they've got Donald Love and Gorbon, who I know are full-backs. So a 5-2-3, Love and Gorbon are part of the back five. Norburn and Lawrence, the two centre midfielders, got Whaley, Edwards and Cummings, the front three. And their substitute bench goes head off O'Kernabehi, Goss, McCormick, Murphy, Barnett, Thompson and Walker. Now, the opening of the game, it was very even. You could say, both sides had their spells on the ball. Not really too clear-cut opportunities from both sides. Sunderland, I think we could say, were maybe slightly on top. But it was actually Shrewsbury who took the lead. Now, I don't know what's going on with I think it's our full-backs for the O'Nien and Hume, who I think could probably take most of the blame for this. Just awful defending from them. And then Josh Laurent just squares the ball in the box. Jason Cummings gets it. And despite the fact that was probably most of the players were actually in the box at this moment of time, Jason Cummings managed to actually somehow convert it in the bottom left corner past Lee Burge, who I think probably on his defence probably couldn't even see the ball just because there's so many players in the box. And then Shrewsbury did take an early lead there. But from then on, fair play to Sunderland, we really came into the game after that goal. We played some nice football. Chris Maguire hit the post just before half time, which was really frustrating. But despite the fact that we were playing a bit better, there were some players who would get frustrated. Joe Lynch picked up a yellow card for a pretty poor challenge. I think Jordan Willis gave away a couple of fouls. I think I saw Will Grigg even give away one or two, which again, may not even been fouls, but they would be giving them anyway. And then we're going to half time, and I was pretty optimistic going to the second half just because of how well we'd responded to going a goal down. But at half time, I actually made the substitution. Don McLaughlin came on for Lee Burge. Now, what I'm going to assume is that Lee Burge was injured, because I don't really see why you need to bring off a goalkeeper at half time. Southampton got beaten 9-0 yesterday by Leicester, and they were losing 5-0 at half time, and they didn't bring off the keeper. So my only guess is that Lee Burge was injured, or maybe he was about to pick up an injury, which again I don't know how he could, because he didn't exactly do much the whole game. If anyone who was at the match or does know why he got brought off, then you can maybe let me know. And McLaughlin came on, and in the second half we just picked up where we left off with some more dominating football, but again our creativity in the final third was lacking. We couldn't get Bolter Grigg enough times, in my opinion. Overall, it was not good enough. O'Kenneberry gone for Cummings. I'm guessing also maybe just tactical stuff for Shrewsbury. George Dobson got a booking as well. Not entirely sure what that was for. McNulty came off with Watmore. Why McNulty has been starting the last under Phil Parkinson, I have no idea. McNulty has been probably our best striker this season. Well, he has been our best striker this season. Greg did well against Tranmere, but apart from that, hasn't done much. And then Charlie White has just been injured, so he's going to be unavailable. So it's really McNulty. He must be wondering how he's been chopped ahead behind Will Grigg. Won't know. And then Shrewsbury made some more substitutions. I'm just going to get time wasting. And they brought on Thompson and Goss for Edwards and Whaley. I mean Shrewsbury. I mean I know that they time waste a lot, because I remember when we played them at home last year in a 1-1 draw. They literally just took the lead and parked the bus until we managed to break them down. And I heard it did the same against Rotherham early on in the season. So really Shrewsbury just a typical League One team who just go on and sit back and park the bus and time waste. Which I mean, Sunderland, which I guess when Jack Ross was here, we could have maybe tried and done that, but you know, our players are just unable to actually play football, actually just do things right. And Max Power hit the crossbar. Well, it wasn't a direct hit. I mean, the keeper actually hit the. I think it had like a fingertip save onto the bar. And Kimper Yoga came off with Will Grigg. I mean, Kimper Yoga, I don't know how he's going to end up changing the game. I mean, yeah, he's still young, but I mean, again, in a big dire situation, 8 minutes left. I'm bringing on Kimper Yoga. I think he's 18, 19 the rules. To try and change the game just shows how much we are lacking in the attacking depth, despite the fact we have 3 strikers. But I mean, again, it's just a whole mess. And then something, despite the fact having a few good corners, we just couldn't do anything with them. And then Shrewsbury ended up winning the game 1-0. Again, it was just a frustrating game. I mean, I'm glad they didn't go. I don't go at the away games anyway. So, I mean, it wouldn't have made a massive difference to me. But, I mean, again, it's just frustrating. I think the half-time substitution was John McLaughlin for Lee Burge. Obviously, that was probably a meaningful one. So, that was a bit of a waste of a substitution. I mean, if we didn't make that sub, then we maybe could have brought on McGeoch or Ledbetter or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how Ledbetter is going to change the game. And McGeoch, for me, is absolutely useless. I mean, again, our bench on paper looks strong, but in reality, it's absolutely useless between them. And that's the whole game. I'm not going to be giving any player ratings, just again because I haven't actually seen how each player played, so I can't give my honest opinion there. And that's basically the whole review, guys. Congratulations, Shrewsbury. Huge win for them. I believe they're up to they are. I don't know where they are. I think they're up to 12th now. Sunderland are still in 8th, despite the fact that we lost. We're still in 8th. I mean, it's so tight in the League One table where we are. I mean, there's I think it's 6 points separating 15th from the playoffs, which is absolutely mental. But yeah, that's basically the whole review. If you guys did enjoy, then leave a thumbs up. And if you are new, then feel free to subscribe, because there'll be more match reviews like this, and also there'll be a gaming video as well. And if you guys want to leave any thoughts down below in the comments, that's absolutely fine. And yeah, cheers for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.